Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Roarsome Wrestling on Roarsome Podcast.
On the Roarsome Podcast.
With me, James.
And me, Sarah.
So today it's kind of a double bill.
Yeah. And it's about wrestling.
It's about wrestling because it's Roarsome Wrestling.
Yeah.
So we're doing our predictions for both NXT Takeover New York and also the main event, which is this Sunday, which is Wrestlemania 35.
Yeah.
So we know that NXT Takeover literally happens in 2.5 hours of recording this.
That's all it is.
But I'm time stamping it so
Right,
people
okay.
don't say, "Oh, you've cheated and you don't results." No, we don't.
Okay.
It's 2.5 hours before it actually starts.
Here in the UK, it is 28 minutes past 9 p.m.
PM.
p.m.
So we will start off with NXT. Now these aren't in any specific order because
No.
we don't know which way how the card's are going to run or whatever.
No.
So we'll just start from the top of the list we've got and we'll work our way down.
Yeah.
So the first match of the night,
Uh-huh.
I'll ask you first.
Okay.
Aleister Black and Ricochet versus the War Raiders for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Who do you
Okay.
think's going to win and why?
I think Ricochet and Aleister Black are going to win because I know you think that they're going to go up to the main roster, and I know they do have a match at WrestleMania, but I don't think they will give them the belt just yet. And I think because the two big names in NXT still at the minute, I don't think they'll put them full time on Raw yet.
Fair enough.
Personally, so I think that they will win the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Right, so I'm completely against that.
I'm not against it, but your opinion's different.
My opinion, no, it's different. Yes, I'm against it. I think War Raiders are going to win it simply because I haven't had it that long. Because they only recently, I think it was for Undisputed Era about 2 months ago.
Okay.
I think because Aleister Black and Ricochet have appeared so much on SmackDown and Raw and the main roster so much, I think that they won't give them the NXT belts and then make them come out on the Sunday with the NXT belts. I just don't think it's practical.
Okay.
So I think they're ready for the main event. I think they're ready for the main roster. I think the Superstar shake-up, which will come just probably after WrestleMania,
Yeah, it usually does.
they'll split them up and they'll make them individuals rather than a tag team. And I think somewhere down the line, probably end of next year, they'll make them face each other.
Yeah, but for a championship.
For a championship belt. It'll be one of the lower ones, like United States or Intercontinental.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, War Raiders for me.
Okay, fair enough. Be boring if we both said the same then.
Yeah. So you're going to ask me then?
Yep. So, the next one on the list is Johnny Gargano.
The main event.
Yeah. And Adam Cole. Yeah, Adam Cole.
Baby.
2 out of 3 falls for the championship.
NXT Championship. Because Tommaso Ciampa's dead.
He's
not dead. No, he's not dead.
He's just injured.
With his neck.
And at the day, he's got to look after himself.
I know he does, I know. So, yeah, so you're asking me who I think's going to win.
Yeah, I've just asked you that and you just completely just blowed over it.
Yeah,
So who's going to win? In your opinion?
I think Adam Cole, baby, is going to win. Simply because I think Gargano's, yet again, destined for the main roster.
I think he is, but I don't think he is yet.
See, I think he is. I think Gargano's ready to yet again go up. And then I think Adam Cole is going to be like the new face of NXT.
He's got a big following now, hasn't he?
He's got a very big following. And I think that someone in one of the later matches, spoilers, will be one of his first opponents.
Okay.
For the championship. I'm not going to say who until I get to it.
Okay.
But I think, Adam Cole. I think it'll go 1-1. I think they'll get one each.
Yeah, I think they'll get one each.
And then Adam Cole will get it. I think the Undisputed Era are going to come out and do something.
Yeah, I don't think it should be allowed, though.
It's not going to be a clean match.
It should be 1-on-1.
It should be, but I don't think it is. Yeah. So, who do you think's going to win?
I think the opposite. I think Johnny Gargano is going to win.
Johnny Wrestling. I think Johnny Wrestling's going to win. Sarah's having a drink if you're new at home.
Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty.
So yeah, Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
You think, and why?
I just think because he's got quite a big following on NXT and obviously around the world.
Johnny Takeover.
So I think he's a big name, but
Yep.
he hasn't had the belt yet, and I mean, 9 times out of 10 they usually have the belt before they come up to the roster. So I think they have it to kind of test them as a champion and see how well they do and how well the crowd reacts to them as well.
Fair enough.
Could be wrong. Just my opinion.
Nia didn't have a belt though, did she, before she went up?
No, she didn't.
She ended up being a women's champion.
Yeah, she did. I'm not saying that in every case. I'm just saying, but I think they do. That's why the 9 times out of 10 they do have the belt first.
Yeah.
But I do think Johnny Gargano's going to win. But out of the two, I prefer him anyway.
So far we've been against each other on both of these.
Yeah, well, you know, it's opinions and that. Yeah. It'd be boring if we both say, yeah, I think he's going to win all the time, because it's just boring.
One thing I've noticed, there's only 5 matches and it's a 3-hour event. So these are long matches.
Yeah, but they're going to be good.
Yeah, I think Gargano and Coles will probably be the longest.
Yeah, there'll be like a load of promos and stuff.
Yeah, there will be.
You've got to take in, obviously, I'm guessing like for WrestleMania.
They'll like show like the big up to WrestleMania.
Yeah, they'll have all that kind of stuff.
They'll probably promote all the
background
and all that lot of stuff for them as well.
Yeah, and they'll advertise WrestleMania God knows how many times and say you can get it free
on the network. Yeah, if you sign up for the network, you'll get it for free. You can look on box office for £25 or sign up to the network and get it for free.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we digress. So the next match, which is of interest to us because it's for our championship.
Yeah, because it's the UK championship.
The UK championship. It is the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne versus Walter.
Yeah.
Now, you probably don't know much about this because you don't really follow NXT UK.
I don't know, and I've only watched NXT UK once, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I have seen the Pete. I've seen the Pete.
Yeah.
I've seen Pete Dunne wrestle.
Yeah.
Obviously on TV, not in real life. And he's pretty good, so yeah.
He's going to win a
I think Pete Dunne. But you think he's coming over to NXT, don't you?
I think he's going to get pushed to the main NXT roster, yeah.
I don't really know much about Walter, so to be fair, this one's kind of a blind one for me. I'm just going to guess and say Pete Dunne, to be honest with you, just because he's been so good.
I'm going opposite again, not simply because I don't know who the people are.
Alright.
No, I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying because I've followed a bit of Walter before.
Okay.
Basically, his chops, just the massive, massive chops he does. I think...
Really big.
Yeah, massive. They're like worse than big shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they make people. I'm sure that I've seen like clips in where he's actually made people bleed just from chopping them on the chest. So I think Pete Dunne, because he's been champion for so long, I think his time's up. I think, like I say, I think he's getting moved up to normal NXT roster. I don't think they're moving up to main roster. I think they'll push him into NXT. Maybe make him win NXT Championship.
Yeah.
And then I think Walter's a big enough guy to carry NXT UK.
Well, yeah, because he had a big following on, was it the indie circuit you were saying?
So, yeah, I think Walter's going to be a big match. I think it's going to be a brutal match.
Yeah.
Because they're both into strong style.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, they're both going to do some massive punches and massive kicks that are going to be genuine punching kicks.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, Walter for me.
Okay, fair enough. We'll find out.
So, the next match that we have is...
Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle for the North American belt.
Yeah, the North American Championship, which is quite new still.
Yeah.
It's been changed out 3 times already.
Is it really?
Adam Cole had it, Johnny Gargano had it, and then we Velveteen Dream.
Oh, okay.
I think this is where my spoiler from the original match comes in.
Okay.
I think Matt Riddle, still unbeaten. I don't think he has been beaten anywhere else.
Right.
Well, he has been beaten, obviously, in other promotions, but he hasn't been beaten in NXT.
Right.
I think Matt Riddle will win it, simply because he was quite big on the indie season. He's worked really hard. Yeah. I know most people don't like him with, he's quite...
It's annoying, yeah.
But his wrestling skills are second to none.
Yeah.
Which then leads, because if Gargano's going up to the main roster, leaves Adam Cole needing someone to verse for the NXT Championship,
So
and
you
I
think
think
Matt
Velveteen is ready for
Oh,
the.
Velveteen, right.
I think Velveteen is ready to go versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship.
Okay.
Because Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black, like 2 takeovers ago, I think it was
Yeah.
really good, and that was for the
Okay.
NXT Championship.
Right. Has he had it before?
He hasn't had it before, but he's fought
He's
for it
been
before.
close, right.
So, yeah, I think Matt Riddle's going to win it.
Yeah.
And then Velveteen Dream's going to go on to bigger and better things versus Adam Cole.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I think Matt Riddle as well.
Oh.
Just because they seem to be pushing him at the minute. And like you say, I think Velveteen Dream's going to go a bit further and do other things.
Yeah.
But could be wrong.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen him properly wrestle yet, I don't think, have I?
No, you would have seen him. You'd have seen him.
I can't remember.
I don't know if was he part of that ladder match.
Might have been.
For originally when Adam Cole won it. I think he was part of that.
Might have been. Excuse me.
Then the last match, I believe, what is to be the last match,
Yeah.
is a fatal 4-way
Women's
for
fatal 4-way.
the Women's NXT Championship between Shayna Baszler,
Yeah.
Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, should I say,
Yeah.
and Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win? Why?
I want that Bianca Belair to win,
Oh.
but I think Shayna Baszler's going to win because of Three Cronies are going to get involved
Yeah.
and they're going to just mess it all up, and I just don't agree with it. Either that or the other three are going to all go at it. She's going to stay lay dormant for a while and then she'll pin them right at the end.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, what about you?
This is gonna link into the main roster for me. I think either Io Shirai or Kairi Sane is going to win it.
Okay.
Because them two having a match against each other, a next takeover,
Right.
will be amazing. Because them two on Japan scene went at it loads of times, and it was like amazing.
Okay.
I think Shayna Baszler, she's been a really good champion, and she's done really well. Really good heel.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to lead on to Sunday.
Right.
I think Shayna Baszler and her 2 cronies are going to come out and help. No, because there is 4. The 4th one's in the main event.
The 4th one's Ronda, isn't it? Rona, where did I get Rona from?
I think they're going to come out on Sunday in the main event, and then they're going to have the 4 horsewomen of wrestling and the 4 horsewomen of MMA in the ring at the end, and that's how Wrestlemania is going to end.
Or do you think that's going to happen next year?
No, I think the match will
I mean
happen.
the match next year.
Yeah, I think they'll probably run it up till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And they'll probably, because SummerSlam's supposed to be the second pay-per-view of the year. So I think that's when it'll happen, personally.
Yeah.
But, like I say, this year's WrestleMania, I think it'll finish with Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, the other 2 no one knows, with Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bayley and Sasha Banks all facing each other in the ring, and it'll stop. And that's where WrestleMania will end.
Okay.
So that's my predictions.
Okay.
So, that is the predictions for NXT Takeover, and it's not taking us too long, actually.
No, I do think it's going to be a really good pay-per-view, though.
That sounds really bad. I think NXT Takeover will have better wrestling than WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because WrestleMania is all about the show.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about putting a big theatrical performance on, whereas NXT is purely about wrestling.
Yeah.
So, for seeing people doing, like, War Raiders and Aleister Black and Ricochet, they're just going to be flipping around everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, what?
Yeah.
Whereas probably the most flippiest person in the entire main roster matches will probably still be Ricochet and Aleister Black in their tag match.
Yeah, more than likely.
Followed by probably Ray.
Yeah.
Or Kofi's quite high flyer.
Yeah, he is, to be fair, yeah. So, we're going to move on to WrestleMania?
WrestleMania, yeah.
Okay.
So, the match card for WrestleMania, we don't actually think is being fully confirmed yet.
No, we think there's 2 other matches that haven't
possibly
been confirmed. 3.
Yeah, there's a Raw tag team match. I didn't write it down.
Oh, okay.
Cause
what about that other one I mentioned?
that one, second one.
Well, there was 2 for him.
Oh, the one with the lad. I don't think Elias will be. I think he'll have. I think he'll have like a bit where he plays guitar, but I don't think he'll have a match.
Okay, right.
So, the 2 big people that haven't actually been announced to have matches yet,
Yeah.
Undertaker and John Cena.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll have matches at Mania, and who with? If
I agree with what I read online with the John Cena
Kurt
thing.
Angle, because it was his first
Kurt
match and his
Angle
last match kind of thing.
going, because obviously he's going to
Retire.
face...
Baron Corbin.
Well, let me talk.
Right.
Because he's against Baron Corbin, I think he'll beat Baron Corbin, but then John Cena will have a match with him, because, like you say, he was the first person that... Was it? It was
John
the first
Cena
person that John
first.
Cena faced, wasn't it?
It'd be nice to be he'd be the last person for Kurt.
Yeah, and usually when they retire, they lose.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happens every time, but the majority of the time it does.
Trips haven't happened yet.
I know, but
But
just
Shawn-
from past,
Shawn
like
lost.
because obviously Ric Flair he lost,
Yeah, Shawn lost.
Lita lost.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyway, we're not going to that now.
No.
But yeah, so I do think that John Cena is going to have a match with Kurt Angle pretty much straight after he's finished with
If
Baron
he actually
Corbin.
gets to Baron Corbin.
I think the one with Baron Corbin will be a squash match. I reckon.
Kurt Angle's beating fast.
Yeah, beat him fast, and then the proper
And then
match
Kurt
will be
will
John Cena.
say something like, "Oh yeah, give me someone better than him."
Yeah,
And then that's when John will come on.
yeah, that's what I think. What do you think?
I think something similar. I think it'll either be a really fast squash match,
Yeah,
or something will happen to Baron Corbin so he doesn't turn up. So Kurt needs a new opponent,
right,
and
okay,
John will turn up.
fair enough. Yeah,
Because I think they're both announced to be in the New York area
right,
over the weekend, so
Right.
definitely there.
because they'll be there for the Hall of Fame anyway the night
Yeah.
before, won't they? So.
Undertaker, I don't know who'd first. I have no. Because he's not a beef with anyone. He's like literally putting him in a random match with some randomer.
Might just do that. Just give him a job.
Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I don't know about Undertaker.
But yeah, there's speculation that he's going to have a match. I just don't know who with.
So
Unless he has one with Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman's in Andre the Giant, isn't he?
Don't matter.
Yeah. So
Daniel Bryan had 2
he did.
WrestleMania matches.
He did in 30. 30.
Yeah, when he won the title.
Yeah.
Was
So-
it against Batista and
Triple H
Triple
first.
H? Yeah. No, I mean just in general.
No, it was Triple H first. Beat Triple H, and then he got through to a triple threat with Randy Orton and Batista.
Oh, Randy Orton, that was it, yeah. Okay, right.
So we'll get on to the actual matches now, and we're starting with the main,
Yeah, 'cause
event.
we've kind of digressed a bit.
Yeah, we
there.
have a bit. We're starting with the main event, and we've
Okay.
already kind of touched on it.
Yeah,
Ronda Rousey
yeah,
versus Charlotte Flair
yeah.
versus Becky Lynch
Yeah.
in a women's championship, because it's both on the line, winner takes all
Yeah.
match. Triple threat match.
Yeah.
I've already touched on this. I
Yeah.
think because Fox have taken over SmackDown,
Yeah.
they'll want a high priority person in charge.
Yeah.
So I think Ronda will retain. I know that's not what everyone wants to hear, because everyone wants Becky to have her moment.
Yeah.
But I think Ronda will retain simply because Shayna Baszler and her cronies will turn up and cost
The match.
the match into Ronda's
Well,
favour.
if it's a fatal 4-way, does it
Triple
still?
threat. It's
I
triple
thought
threat.
it was a fatal. Oh yeah, it's not 4, is it?
It's triple threat.
Idiot. So if it's triple that, can they still get disqualified? No DQ.
If it's above 2, no
Right.
DQ.
So they can't interfere then with no right.
Yep.
Okay, that was my question.
So like I say, I think it'll be a good match. I think what'll happen is Ronda will get hit right at the beginning.
Yeah.
She'll roll out her ring. She'll have a breather whilst Becky and Charlotte carry the match.
Yeah.
And then towards end, she'll crawl back in. Her cronies will come out and help her. And like I say, it'll be 4 horsewomen of wrestling versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA. And they'll just be staring at each other. And then that's how WrestleMania will end.
You see, I a bit different to you. I do think it will end the way you've said, but I do think that Becky's going to win.
Becky's going to win?
I think Becky's going to win, yeah. I've got an awful feeling they're going to give it to Charlotte, but
yeah.
I do think Becky.
Because she's a Flair.
Yeah. Yeah, because of who she is and who her dad is.
Yeah.
Which is not right, but, you know.
Yeah.
But I do think Becky Lynch is going to be the overall winner.
Yeah. So one thing I do want to point out is there's not many women's matches on the main roster.
No, it's very, I don't know how to put it.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Old WrestleManias.
Yeah. And I bet the women's matches aren't very long, and I won't be surprised if if they do add the Undertaker and Cena match, I won't be surprised if they cut one of the women's matches, because that's what they usually do, and it's not right. But
do you reckon they might put women's battle royal on pre-show?
Probably, yeah.
I don't want it to happen. But
no, I agree.
I
don't want it to happen, but they have a tendency of cutting the women's match, and it really annoys me because, like I've obviously talked about in previous reviews that we've done, with women, I think it's harder in that industry to get there and to be taken seriously as a wrestler.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's fair. I mean, there's some other matches that are coming up
that really could have got rid of.
They could move.
Or get rid of.
Yeah. There's just no need, but, you know.
So then we move on to the next one, which is, I put Brick, but Brock. Brock Lobster versus Sethy Poos, or Seth Rollins. We call him Sethy Poos.
Well, you call him Sethy Poos.
Sethy Poos. For the Universal, the Cursed Championship. He's cursed.
Yeah, you keep telling me this.
Who do you think's going to win? Why?
I just think Brock's going to manhandle Seth for quite a lot of it. But I think he's going to get tired if you don't put him away quick enough. Yeah. I do think Seth is going to win. And he's either going to injure Brock like he has the others. Sting. And he did Finn Balor as well, didn't he? And there's some other people that he's done. So I've got a feeling he might retire Brock. But I think obviously Brock's going to be full steam ahead because he likes to kind of get in and get the match over with, doesn't he? Yeah. So I think that will wear him out. So I'd like to say that I think that Seth's going to win. Yeah. What about you?
I am still thinking with a business head. Because Fox have taken over SmackDown. Yeah. There's been rumours flying all over the place. Yeah. They want it to be more wrestling based. Yeah. So they want legitimate fighters. Yeah. So I think Brock will lose at WrestleMania to Seth. Yeah. But at next pay-per-view, I don't think he's leaving. I think at next pay-per-view, he will go for Kofi. Right. And he'll try and get the SmackDown, well, not SmackDown belt, but he'll try and get the WWE title off of Kofi and be SmackDown champ instead.
See, I just don't agree with that because he doesn't defend it, and it really annoys me because other wrestlers are made to do it in and out every week. They have to. Brock picks and chooses when he wants to do it, and I just don't agree with it. I think, well, just because...
His name, innit?
I don't care.
He brings in the money.
I don't care. That's not the way it goes.
Well, he's in business.
No, it's not.
In business. If you're not making money, you're not doing it right.
No, because I don't agree with that. Because you should be defending that title through and through. If you were a good enough champion, you wouldn't... I don't care. I don't care.
They don't
It's a wrestling company.
It's sports entertainment.
It's wrestling. I'm not arguing with you over this. Not at 10 to 10 at night.
No. But I think...
This is my opinion. I'm allowed my opinion.
I know. So, yeah. We're both going that Sethy's going to win. Yeah. Sethy Poos.
Sethy Poos.
So, yeah, next matches.
Daniel Bryan and... I've not mixed one, no. I'll try that again. Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship.
Yes.
SmackDown.
Yeah, well, it's a WWE Championship, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Alright, Mr. Pedantic. So who do you think is going to win and
I
why?
think Kofi is going to win all the way.
Yeah.
I think with all the hardship he's gone through literally like the last God knows how long.
Yeah.
I think he's worked his socks off at company. He too is a draw.
Yeah.
Because people tend to just watch Royal Rumble, solely to see how he's going to escape.
He's had some good ones as well.
He's had some really good ones over the years, but I think he's finally getting the rewards for his hard work.
Yeah, he's finally been recognised.
I haven't seen anyone being pushed like it since the person he's versing, Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
It's the heroes winning it.
Yeah.
It's what the crowd
agree with you.
want. So, but
He deserves it as well.
with the amount of crap he's had to go through for Vince, and Vince doesn't seem to like him in any way, shape or form, I can see Vince screwing him.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the case, but I'm still going to go Kofi.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think Kofi is going to win because it's, like you say, it's what the people want to see in it. And it's an entertainment business, as you keep saying.
Is.
So, but yeah, I do think Kofi's going to win. I think he deserves to win as well because he's worked damn hard. He's been so close. It's been in his grasp. So close so many times.
And the new Daniel Bryan just...
I don't like it.
You went through all that hardship with your neck. And we wanted you to come back and be the Daniel Bryan of old, and you've turned into a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a persona he takes.
I know he's a heel. I know he plays a good heel.
Yeah, he does play a good heel.
But you'd think with all the time he's been out, and with the much support he had with the fans, you wouldn't think they'd want to turn him against him as soon as he comes back.
No.
So...
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure they don't. I'm sure writers don't think.
No.
They really don't.
They just go, oh, this might work. Let's try this.
So then the next match, which I know you'll be very happy about, is Bobby Lashley versus Demon. The Demon is coming to WrestleMania.
He is coming to WrestleMania.
Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
I just hope it's a short ramp, because he'll be crawling down that ramp for days.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom and he'll be like, can't get up.
Unless they make him like pop up halfway down.
Maybe, yeah. Or if they give him some sort of like
With massive fog machines as well to get away down that ramp.
Yeah. If they give him something he can like look
like
like he's riding something.
It's going to take him like half hour, like Undertaker, to get into the ring.
God. That's Undertaker's like... He's worked slower than me, and I don't walk very fast.
So, anyway, who do you think's going to win and why?
I think Finn's going to win.
Yep.
I think they're going to give Finn another push.
Yep.
Because technically, he should be
having... still going to go with this, aren't
I am going to...
You still need a great match!
I am right. Because I am right. Because he was the first Universal champion, and he was injured by Seth Rollins.
Sethy, please.
In that match, and he was out for that long. It is the rule that when you lose and you have a championship, you have a rematch. He has never had his rematch. Don't care if he's been off. You know, he deserves it. He worked damn hard to get there. He won the championship only to relinquish it the next night. He deserves his rematch. And I'm sorry, you can argue with me all you like, because you know I'm right. Deep down, you know I'm right.
Fair enough.
So, what do you think? Can you pass me around?
I ain't got any left.
Oh,
well, I have. I've got a little bit. There you go. I'll let you have it.
Can't get staff.
So, I think the Demon is going to win, simply because the Demon's a different animal.
Yeah.
Completely different animal compared to normal Finn. I don't actually know if he's ever lost as a Demon.
I don't think he has, but I could be wrong.
No, we'll Google it and probably put it in the description of this video if you have or not. But yeah, he needs a push. He's become a bit stagnant.
Yeah, I think they're bringing up too much talent too quick.
So yeah, Demon Finn to win.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to leave you to talk about Samoa Joe and Ray, and I'm going to go get a drink.
Okay.
Because
Do you want me to talk?
I don't like Samoa Joe.
Am I just talking about this on my own then?
I don't want either to win.
So am I just talking about this bit on my own then?
Yeah.
So then the next match, which apparently...
Bearing in mind, I can hear you, so
No,
I do listen to it, so if you start talking about me...
I'm not going to talk about anything. So, the next match, which I'm going to talk about on my own, by the sound of things, Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. Who do I think's going to win and why? It's a difficult one. Because it's different styles. There's high flyer versus basically a muscle, like a submission, like powerhouse kind of. I think it's going to be quite a good match. I would like to see Rey get a belt, but the only thing I can see possibly happening is Andre C.S. Almas getting involved. Because obviously him and Rey have quite a lot of history, Andrade. So I can see Andrade coming out and costing Rey the belt, if I'm honest. Yeah. I know Sarah don't like Samoa Joe. I think he did well, to be fair, at TNA. But it's just... Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah. So another question, while she's not here, is will they try and fake the attendance? Because they obviously have been known in the past for faking the attendances of WrestleManias. So
I'm back.
She's back. She's got a drink of water. She's back. I've talked about the match between Samoa Joe and Rey.
Oh, who do you think's going to win?
I said I would like to see Rey win, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll give it to Samoa Joe.
I think Andrade C.S. Almas will come and cost
okay.
Rey the match.
Right.
That's probably just picked it up getting in bed.
Oh, sorry.
So here, massive. We're getting into bed.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah. So then the next match you have to start talking about this.
Okay. So, oh god. So the Boss and Hug Connection, which is a stupid name, versus Nat and Beth. What?
Natalia.
Okay. Well, if you write it properly.
I didn't have time.
All right. So versus Natalia and Beth Phoenix, Tamina and Nia versus the Iconics in a fatal four-way for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Yep. I think Nia and Tamina are gonna win.
You're still on this train?
Yes.
You're still on the train.
They deserve it. I don't care. I like them.
This is quite a fast one, this one.
Why?
Because I'm going to say Boston Connection, because I said in the last video, no, I said in the last video that they're going to have championships for a while, and I still stick by it. I still think they're going to have it for a while.
Yeah, but I think Nia and Tamina, personally.
Oh.
But we will see on Sunday. No, Monday it'll be when we watch it.
Monday we're watching it, yeah.
Yeah.
So then the next match after that we've got listed is the Cruiserweight Championship between Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese.
See, I don't know who these two are.
So, Buddy Murphy, if I'm right, is Alexa Bliss's squeeze.
Okay, right.
And Tony Nese is basically abs.
He's what?
He's like abs. He just is pure abs.
Abs. I thought you meant abs as in 5 abs.
No, Googling whilst we talk about
What's his name again?
Tony Nese.
Tony Nese.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think Buddy Murphy's still going to keep it.
Oops.
He's obviously 205 and it's supposed to be like cruiserweights, but he's like quite a powerhouse.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
See what I mean? He's just abs.
Yes, there's a lot of abs. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! How would you even? Oh, I'd get so fed up.
Yeah,
trying to maintain that.
It's like a road.
Many bumps.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
This is a fast one because I'm not really into 205, if I'm honest.
No.
I know it sounds really bad of me, but I'm going.
It's each to their own, though, isn't it?
I'm going Buddy Murphy.
Okay, I'll go for the other one then.
You go Tony Nese.
Yeah.
So then we've got the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Oh yeah, I think this will be a good match.
Which is the Usos.
Yeah.
Versus Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Versus The Bar.
Yeah.
Versus Shinsuke Nax and Ruru.
Ruru.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev.
Woo.
Who do you
I
think?
just think I know, but I think it's funny when they call him Ruru.
So who do you think's gonna? That's
It's a
basically a
waffle.
cultaholic thing, isn't it?
I
Who
don't
are all
know.
watching YouTube. Shout out to Cultaholic
Yeah, they are really good to be fair.
with Ross. I really
Yeah.
like Ross. So yeah, what?
No, go on.
King Ross. He was King Ross, but
I
he's
say,
not
but
allowed to say that no more.
that
That
was
was what culture
wasn't it? Yeah.
when they got rid of. It's cloudy.
It's
cloudy.
Yeah. Moving on.
So who do you think's gonna win? Why?
I think it's going to be. I'd just like to throw out. I do think it'll be a really, really good match.
Yep.
I think the Usos are going to retain,
Oh.
but I do think that it's going to be a really good match because there's some strong characters. Just they,
I think it's going to be a very good match.
yeah.
I think. Sorry. I think
No stamina.
no. I think it's going to be one of the actual teams. I think it's either going to be the Bar or the Usos.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the Usos because rumour has it they recently signed a new contract.
Oh, have they finally
They
done
finally
it?
signed,
Right.
apparently, from what I've read. So I think as probably one of the riders for signing a new contract, they have to win at Romania.
Yeah.
So yeah, Usos. Yeah,
Okay.
again, to retain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then there's the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial Battle Royale.
Put your teeth in.
Yep,
Try again.
Braun.
I think
just
Braun as
Braun.
well. Yeah. I think Braun's going to win. No doubt about that.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Then there's the Women's Battle Royal. Who I don't actually know who's in it.
Oh, if you bear with me, I had it on here.
You had it on there. So we'll go to the next one then whilst you get the list.
Okay.
So Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. I've touched on this
Yeah.
because of the whole John Cena thing.
Yeah.
I think if the match does happen, Kurt Angle will win that match.
Yeah.
And yet again, like I say, John Cena will come out. But if Baron Corbin, for some reason, doesn't make the match, and then John comes out as a mystery guest, I think Kurt Angle will lose.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's going to win.
If he has a match
Yeah.
against Baron, he'll
Baron,
win that.
and then if he's got one against John, I do
He'll
think
lose.
he's going to
Big
lose.
match John with his weird elbow punch thing.
Yeah.
Have you got the list?
I have, but these are the confirmed entrants.
Okay.
There's not that many. Oksana, Carmella, Naomi.
Oksana.
Sorry.
Asuka.
I did that last time.
You did that last
sorry,
time.
I apologise,
Oksana,
guys.
I've been there for a while.
Yeah, sorry. Asuka, I meant. Is
Yeah,
that right?
Asuka, yeah.
Asuka. Right, okay. So her.
Yep.
Camilla.
His money.
Carmella.
His money.
Naomi.
Feel the glow.
Lana.
Ravishing Russian.
Andy Rose.
Gold Dust Spit.
Sonia Deville.
Deville. Wannabe MMA fighter.
Nikki
I think
Cross.
she was MMA fighter. Oh, Nikki Cross is that Scottish lass.
Dana Brooke.
Missile Bound.
Ruby Riott.
The Crow from Muppets.
Liv Morgan.
Harley Quinn wannabe.
Sarah Logan.
Wild Woman.
Mickey James.
Old school.
And Zelina Vega.
A.K.A. Alistair Black's wife.
Yeah.
And also
Paige.
AJ Lee in
Oh yeah.
Fight With My
AJ
Family.
Lee. Duh.
So, out of them,
Out of the list, obviously there's going to be more, but these
Yeah.
are the confirmed entrants.
yeah. I would probably go Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, not Nikki Cross, Sonya Deville, Asuka or Ruby Riott
Yeah.
would be would be my top three choices.
Yeah. So I think either Carmella,
His money.
what's her name? I've lost it. Lana.
Oh, the Ravishing Russian.
Yeah, I think she could win it. Or that Sarah Logan.
Ah, okay.
So there's my predictions.
Right, so then the next few matches, they really don't need to be on the card, in our opinion.
No.
We have AJ Styles versus Randall Keith, or Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's going to win? Why? It's a nothing match, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really. But
I'm not really gripped by it. They haven't really had that much. Well, they've had a bit of a feud, but it's not been like, oh, I need to watch that.
I think Ocean's going to win though.
I'm going to go Styles simply because he's the phenomenal one.
And you really like him.
Yeah.
Literally, when he came to the WWE, you
my
left the seat.
Yeah.
I've never seen you jump so much.
And then, so yeah, we're both off both sides of that.
Yeah.
And then the next one, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
I think Drew McIntyre is going to win that one.
I think Drew McIntyre has been pushed to the moon, so I will also agree with you.
Pushed to the moon.
No, I liked him when he first came
No,
along.
I know. I'm just your phrase. I liked it.
I liked Drew McIntyre when he was first in it with his Shaman's Harvest theme tune, which he doesn't have anymore, which makes me sad.
You've really liked him.
I've always liked him from get-go. I think that being handpicked by Vince, I think Vince knows something about wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
We've seen him actually wrestle.
Yeah, we have.
And
We've seen him live,
was
haven't we?
really good. So yeah, I'm going the McIntyre.
Yeah,
The
I
McIntyre.
agree. I agree there.
So then we've got the best wrestler in the world, Shane McMahon, versus Mike Mizanin in a false count anywhere match. Who do you think is going to win?
I think Miz is going to win.
I think Miz is going to win. I think his dad's going to get it. I think his dad's going to hit Shane.
Shane, yeah.
Because technically it's not... Would it be interference?
No false count anyway. I think it's
No
no
DQ.
DQ.
So his dad's going to get involved.
Probably, yeah.
So I don't think obviously Maurice will be there because obviously
Well, no, 'cause
she's
she's
having a
up north,
baby.
isn't she?
So yeah, I think Miz. I think he'll get a hooray moment.
Yeah.
It'd be quite nice to see like Alex Riley come out of nowhere. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
And just like, oh look, Alex Riley's here! Woo!
And just like sweet chin Shane.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, both agreed with Miz.
You see, Miz is... He's one of the rest. He's a really good heel as well. But obviously we've watched Total Divas and the Bellas. I don't think he's not on the Bellas.
He's on the Bellas, on the
Total Divas. And he's actually a really nice guy.
Same as Marie, she's like the
when you actually
women, isn't she?
Yeah, when you actually watch her on wrestling, you think, oh god,
she's like
awful.
Person, yeah.
But when you actually watch her, she's
nice.
really nice.
Yeah, she is.
And I'm waiting for that
Ms. and Mrs.
to come on to
the
network. Yeah.
You can stream it illegally online. But
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
We're not promoting streaming illegally online. Don't do it. It's naughty.
What channel is it on?
USA Network, which obviously from not being in the US,
Well,
we can't get it.
Yeah, but weren't it on another channel?
No, USA Network.
Okay. So I know, digressed a bit there, but I do think that Miz is going to win.
So then the last fully confirmed match that we know
Batista
is
and
Batista versus Triple H, and a no holds barred for Triple H's career.
Yeah, I think Batista's going to win.
Do you think that's it?
Yeah, I think he's going to retire him.
Oh.
I think Trips has had enough.
Well, they're both old. Batista's not a sprint.
Yeah, I know, but Batista, he can still come back. I think Trips, he's had that much injuries and that his body's like, no, you need to give up, man.
Blown quad like 4 times.
And he done his tricep and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But I think he's more focused on being in the business side of it, COO side, and obviously he runs at NXT's his baby, innit?
He invented NXT.
Yeah.
He didn't, but...
No, but he runs it.
He made it what it is. Yeah, didn't help made what it is.
And he's made it what it is, so I think he's going to, as he's getting older, he's going to focus on that side of it now.
I think from what I've heard, I think Vinnie Mac wants to step away.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to leave it fully.
No, but he wants to
he wants to
back off a bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably agree with you. It'd be nice to see Batista actually leave on his have a match on his own terms.
Yeah.
Because when he's always had matches before, like that match where he was where he won the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then he had a match against Daniel Bryan. That wasn't his fault. That was bad booking. That was stupidly bad booking.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan was the hottest wrestler on the planet.
Yeah.
And they went, no, we're going to choose Batista instead. Stupid.
Yeah, that was a really stupid position. Yeah, it was.
So
I totally agree with you there.
I think last time, when he came back with blue Batista, because he had them blue trunks, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think the writers screwed him over.
Yeah.
Because Batista of old is a powerhouse.
Yeah, he is really good.
And SmackDown, he carried SmackDown for so long.
Yeah.
Between him and Edge and Undertaker. No, but he was more Raw when he seen
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Batista, Edge and Undertaker, early thousands to start of the like tens,
Yeah.
SmackDown would have failed. Not failed, but I don't think they'd done as well if Batista wasn't there. I'm a big fan of Dave. No, fine. I'm a big fan of Dave. Fair play to him for going to Hollywood. He's done well. Drax.
He's not got too big for his boots as well.
No, he still praises WWE, doesn't he, to high heaven.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Batista. And then the other match that rumoured is a Raw tag team match. From what I've heard, the Hardys might be in it.
Yeah, maybe.
The Revival, the Hardys, and a few others. So we don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if they're going to fit in though. That's the thing.
It's 17 matches.
It's a long paper.
Apparently, that's what I've heard. It's 17 matches.
And
it's going to be 7.5 hours.
Well, we've just talked about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So about 16.
We've talked about 15 that are
16.
actually happening, but 16. In total it would be 17 if Undertaker and Cena had one.
But it's 7.5 hours from what we heard.
I know.
7.5 hours.
Crazy, isn't it?
So if there's a pre-show on top of that, that's another 2 hours. So that's 9.5 hours just for Mania.
That's a lot.
And then 3 hours for NXT.
Yeah.
So we've got possibly about 11 to 12 hours worth of wrestling to watch in 3 days.
It's a lot.
It's what we do for you listeners.
Yeah.
All 5 of
it's
you
all
who
for
listen
you.
to the wrestling side of things.
It's 5 people that take time out of their day to listen to us, which we appreciate.
Yeah,
so.
we are doing well. We're using Instagram a lot more. I don't think we've gained any more. I don't think we've gained any more followers. We've gained likes from random people.
We've gained likes, but not followers. Yeah. I still don't know what to do.
So, yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. It's also be pretty good to watch the Raw after Mania.
It's always a good Raw after Mania.
Mainly because it's British fans who turn up.
Yeah. And everywhere's buzzing.
Yeah, because random people turn up.
Yeah.
Random people seem to come back on the Raw after.
And moved up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because another person who's come back, who got a massive push, Kevin Owens.
Oh, yeah.
Not got anything to do.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
Unless he's in Andre the Giant Battle Memorial.
If you bear with me, that's on here as well. I can tell you who the confirmed
list is.
So,
yeah. So, whole music.
Go on then.
I can't do this for very long, so please hurry up.
I just slow down.
If you did that, I'd actually get my phone and just do it over this recording.
That's not nice.
We're nearly there, I think.
Yeah, wait a sec. I'm getting there. Battle Royal. Here we go. So the confirmed entrants are Braun Strowman, Colin Jost, Michael Shea, and
that
one. Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, whatever. It says Jose.
Yeah, but it's Jose.
Okay. No Way Jose, Bobby Roode.
Glorious.
I'm going to throw that in there. I think he might win. Chad Gable, Kalisto, Gran Metalik, Lince Dorado, I don't know. Bo Dallas.
Believe.
No. Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, Victor, Connor,
The
Ali.
Ascension.
Wait, what?
Connor and Victor, The Ascension.
Okay. Ali.
Mustafa Ali.
It says Ali.
Yeah, I know, but Mustafa Ali, that's
Ali,
what it is.
whatever. Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Matt Jeff, Otis, Tucker, and EC3.
Carter the third.
No, they're the confirmed entrants.
And then obviously, could we possibly another last thing before we go? Is Dean Ambrose his time up? Because apparently we're by end of Raw.
Did he? Oh.
So that might be the end of Dean.
I don't know. He's obviously in nothing, is he? So I don't know.
So yeah, it's been a super bumper mega episode.
Yeah.
It's 49 minutes so far. So if you've lasted this long, thank you for putting up with us. So yeah, be sure to hit our social medias, which is at Roarsome.podcast on Facebook.
And Roarsome.podcast at Instagram.
On Instagram.
And
also be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. We don't have a URL for that. Just type in Roarsome Podcast into the
comes
search. Comes up. And also follow us on and subscribe to us on iTunes and Spotify, please. It'd be very nice. Means a lot to the show. Can you possibly even leave us a review on iTunes?
Yeah.
That'd be
nice.
As always, if you've got any feedback, send it to us by any of them through either message or public thing.
Yeah.
The poll's going really well
Yeah.
about doing our top 5. So far it's all been yeses. So that's probably going to be coming soon. Top 5 films of all time.
I thought it was 10 films.
No, I think it was 5. 5 or 10. No, I think we discussed we were probably going to do a 10 rather than a 5.
Okay.
Because 5's a bit too narrow-minded. Well, not narrow-minded, but it's too hard. Because if you've seen like hundreds of films like me and Sarah have. We actually had a no.
Top 5 films, 19, 17,
So actually
17%. No, yeah. 6 votes.
Who was the no?
1.
You voted no.
I didn't vote no.
You voted no.
What? How did I do that? Oh, I'm doing my vote. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you
There we
changed it
go.
back to a yes.
See, I told you, I
So
don't do
was it
these
top, was it
social
top
media.
5?
Top 5, yeah.
Top 5, but we probably might make it a top 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can't believe, how did I do that?
I don't know. So, yeah, be sure to follow us on all our social media. You can also send us an email at roarsome.podcast@gmail.com or roarsomepodcast@gmail.com. I'll put it in the link in the description on YouTube, and also on Spotify. But thank you very much for putting up with us for nearly an hour.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it very much, and we will catch you probably on Monday evening once we do our review of all the wrestling.
Yeah, we'll be all wrestled out.
They don't talk about it no more. Yeah, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, and if you do watch WrestleMania or NXT,
let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah, let you know your views.
Right, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Take care.
Right, bye.
Bye.